Good morning, everyone. Today's session of DC boxing legend, we have none other than the great Boogie, Patrice Harris, and we also have myself, Ray Massey, and host Rashid Hammond. We're going to be kind of DJing this thing, and we're going to be asking some questions of the champ, so we can give you guys a better understanding of what talent was in the area and still is today, and what footprint they're leaving behind for some of the other fighters to follow. So, Rashid, do you want to start off with some questions? I got like a whole stack.
Yeah, Boog. Man, we got history. I remember when I first met Boog, Hakeem was fighting Josh. I think it was about 94, 95, around that time. And I'm like, man, and he was like, man, that man got about 100 fights. My man giving your man some work. Like, who was this dude, man? Boog just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, like a couple of months later, I saw him in the ring beating the dude, beating the brakes off some joke. I said, I was talking jump to the wrong dude, Slim, for real, Joe. This is the rap, Joe. Ever since then, man, me and him been tight, man. That's my man there, man. Up in Cleveland, man. He was a funny dude, had us laughing the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
So Boog, tell me, where you from, man?
I'm from Washington, D.C.
All right, what part? What part?
I was raised uptown Washington, D.C. Northwest, off Clifton Street, and then later on I moved on the south side. We was off 58 Blaine Street, and that's when I started my boxing career. At that time we moved over here.
Okay, who got you into boxing?
I really got myself into boxing. Maybe I know both of y'all know Marshall Cunningham.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Marshall. I always knew Marshall when I was a kid, and I was in the gym. I used to go to. When I was living uptown. I still hung uptown, so I was going to the Lincoln Rec Center. As a young teenager, and I seen Marshall. He had like a little boxing program in there, and it's something I always wanted to do when I was younger. So I kind of went in there and started messing around, and before you know it, I was into it. Marshall had started me off. Showing me my jazz, my basics, and stuff like that. And maybe a couple of years later, that's when Coach Barry Hunter came in. Man, we went to another level.
No doubt, man. I remember those days.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. So who inspired you, man, when you were coming up?
Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. If you notice, I watched both of them guys, and I always took a page out of both of their books, because I like both their styles. I like how Evander do his combinations, and I like Mike on the inside. How he grip the body, bring the ups and stuff like that. So I kind of, got a mixture of their styles. That's how I fought,
Yeah. I tell you, when I first met you, not even when I first met you, when I first saw you, the first thing that came to my mind is our big boy about to just go in there and drop some bombs. Nothing, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm having an honest moment. I didn't think you were going to go in there and look like a damn welterweight. It's kind of like watching a unicorn or something. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? This guy, man, is smooth. I mean, it almost sounds like a beat. Like if I wasn't watching the fight, I can hear the combos going. Top, 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 top. I'm like,
Yep, that's it.
I was like, heavyweights don't fight like that.
Right.
So
I feel the same way, man.
They came from That came from Coach Hunter. You know, Barry Hunter. He the first guy I ever seen work mitts. Like you see all these, like myself and all these other guys work mitts.
Yeah.
Well, he the first guy I ever seen. I mean, this was before Roger Mayweather. I seen Barry work the mitts. Like, you know, he had us throwing combinations. It wasn't the basic just 1, 2, 3. Man, he had us just throwing a whole lot of combinations on the mitts.
I remember that.
And, you know, and I just, you know, I never seen nothing like that. Because, you know, like when I first started off, you know, it was just the basic 1, 2, 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, right hand, whatever. But when he started working with me, man, he told me when he first met me, he said, man, you know, your hands are a lot faster than you think. And he started going over some things with me, man, and he had me running nations, man. My heart was beating so damn fast, I thought I was going to have a heart attack, man. And because I never in my life threw punches like that, you know. And before you know it, it just became a habit, you know. Like I didn't get a lot of sparring as a fighter. Barry always worked 12 to 15 rounds with me on the mitt. Just gave me straight mitt work, and then I do my regular work, bag work, and stuff like that. But I really never had those sparring, so he would give me a lot of mitt work, just like, you know, and that's how I got ready for tournaments and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, it was muscle memory, and, you know, I just went in the ring, you know, when it was fight time, and I just did what I worked on doing in the gym, you know, and there you have it, you know. People like, hey, quick hands, you know.
Yeah,
so,
man. When I first saw you, that's what I was like, wow, damn, he was throwing some combinations like Ray said, a welterweight. Damn.
I'm telling you, I was amazed, and to see you fight. You know, I'm always going to talk about that fight where this guy had you on death's door. You got hit with an uppercut. I know you remember it.
Were we in Philly somewhere?
Man, we was in Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. Yeah, Atlantic City. That's right.
Man, that was the. Hey, talk about that, man.
I was out on my feet. He actually woke me back up. He hit me with an up. As I was going out, he left me hit with the right hand and woke me right back up.
Damn.
Wow.
I think I remember hearing about that one. Because my father,
he gave me another 8 count.
My father had came to me and said something about you in that fight. He was like, he said you mentioned it like you was getting headaches or something of that nature or something. He said.
I probably got headaches and some more stuff, daydreaming, whatever. This joker, he put me like twice in the first round. But I came back because, you know, Barry told me, you know, I was trying to fight him on the outside. He kept counting me.
Was he tall?
So what happened was, he was a little tall. He was small. He was slim to build. Like, man, he was built like cut up.
Okay. And,
Barry just told me, you know, Barry, when I came to the corner, he said, okay, we got to go to Plan B. He said, now, what you got to do, get inside, man. You know, smoking with that weight you got, get inside. But, you know, Jazzy went inside. When I got inside, I started ripping the body like, you know, like my life depended on it. And I'm home with that. Like, I broke this dude's down.
Yes, you did.
No more power. His power was gone.
Damn.
And I knew, and then after that, I knew I had him. I broke him all the way down there. Yeah. Ended up winning. But
that was the best.
It was best, man, because he gave me like 2 8 counts in the first round, man. So, but you know, I made the thing up, I made.
I'm so happy that I can hear about that fight from you, because as a fan and looking at it on the outside of the ring, man, that was a masterful. That was boxing's masterclass, where you showed how to defeat adversity.
Yeah, that was probably one of the toughest fights I had too. And it's crazy. I was looking for that guy, man. They say he had got incarcerated, so I never seen him. The guy was good though. He was good, man.
He was.
I'll tell you about your willpower, man. How you overcame that adversity, man. That speaks volume on you.
So
walk us through, what's your worst moment in boxing, man?
My worst moment in boxing was when I was, y'all probably don't know about this. I don't even think I know about this, but anyway, I was still novice. I might have had like 4 or 5 fights, and Pam Johnson, he used to take fighters down to the penitentiary. get some work.
Yeah, I heard about it.
He took me down to the penitentiary. I think it was in Pennsylvania somewhere.
Yeah.
And man, when I tell you this dude hit me, this is really why I probably went tripping on getting knocked, because I always thought when you got knocked out it hurt. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it hurt, but this dude, hey man, when I tell you this dude, he hit me with something. I don't know what it was, the combination. And I was buzzed up, so I knew the ref gave me an 8 count. And I think Ham threw the towel in. So Ham threw the towel. I kicked the goddamn towel back out the ring. I was like, nah, man, I wasn't in my right mind.
Right.
They like, all right, kid, let him go. You know what I'm saying? They no safety or nothing. They like, okay, just let him go. So I guess I went back out there, caught myself trying to get back. And man, all I remember is looking at the lights in the ceiling, and that blacked out.
Damn.
And when that blacked out, all I know is I had my clothes on, and I had the doctor telling me to check my finger and check my nose. So I didn't.
Whoa.
That's all I remember, man. But I said to myself on the way, you keep asking everybody, damn, what happened?
Right.
And they was like, man, you went to sleep, son. So I was like, damn. But I said it didn't hurt though. I wasn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, you went out. But after that, I was like, man, getting knocked out don't hurt, man. I never tripped. So that's why I always went in the trenches, man. I was like, I gotta get in the trenches and I gotta work. I never tripped on getting hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it was like I said, but that was the worst. That probably was the worst moment, of my boxing career. Well,
so in contrast, what was your best moment?
I think my best moment was when I was in the finals, when I lost it, actually I thought I won. I got robbed in the finals in the National Golden Gloves in 98 in Milwaukee. I mean, not Milwaukee, in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I made the U.S. team, because they know I punished that dude from Hawaii. But, I thought I won the fight, which I should have just put more pressure on. I probably would have stopped him. But I just knew I was whooping him, so I knew I had to fight. So, but they ended up giving it to him. And but that was like one of my best moments doing that, that tournament, because I fought every night. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the finals with, Lamont Pearson, Bay Pearson.
Yeah.
They
won it that year, right?
Yeah, they won it that year, and I lost the finals. But so that was like my best. That was like probably my best moment in my boxing career, because I was on my grind that year. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the time. That's where I wanted to be. That's the year I made the U.S. team, and I was ranked and everything. So, I think that was that. Doing that fight was, that tournament was like my best moment in boxing.
Oh, all right, cool. Rashid, did you have something? All right. So transitioning, you made it to the pros, coaching Lamont, working his corner. What were some of the things that you learned playing the coaches, or you played the assistant coach?
Assistant coach.
Correct?
Yeah, I was the assistant.
So what were some of the things that you learned in contrast to boxing? What's the big difference when you're working the corner?
Main thing, you got to be focused, and you got to kind of pay attention what's going on in the ring. I mean, what you mean, what I learned was I learned there's a lot of things I learned working in them corners, man. I mean, being patient. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in there and lose your head and all that type of stuff. Which you can't be in there, get emotional, getting hyped up and stuff like that. It's like I said, in that corner, I let you burn talk. And it's just like, and you just learn that you got to have a strategy too. You can't just go out and fighting. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I learned. I thought maybe, as when you get in the ring, you don't have no game plan, because I never fought a professional. I never fought a professional. You know what I'm saying? I never turned pro. So I just, I learned, doing, in the corners and stuff like that, how you got to be, how you, because one time we was in the corner. I'll give you a prime example. We was in the corner when Lamont fought me and Con. And Coach James, he's our cut man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is first time ever working a corner, and this is a world title for a world title.
Right.
So when the bell rung, this stuff you got, this stuff, you know, this what I'm saying. When the bell rung and it was time for us to go in the corner, you know, I put the stool in, get the spit bucket, water and stuff like that. Jamie do the cut. Jamie was so amazed, he was frozen. He was just sitting still.
Oh.
And the holler like, come on, get your ass up there. And the holler, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying is you know, you learn to see this different, you know, amateurs and pros. And that's the thing, you know, that's the thing. You gotta learn, you gotta be on point, you gotta be focused.
Right.
And that's why I use Jamie as an example, because this was his first time ever probably in a professional fight, you know, as a cut man, you know, and he was like, you know, all the lights and all that, so he was just like, he was stuck. And Barry was just like, Barry had to holler, so, you know, everybody got to move in there.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's just, you know, and we talked about it, so, but that's just one of the things that, you know, stuff you got to learn in them corners, man, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
Just, you know, just knowing how to make adjustments. You know, I never knew, like, okay, if you go out there, like you said, like, I always been a fighter. So if you're going out there and something ain't working, then you just got to go to something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen how, you know, how he make, you know, how he can switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
If something ain't working, you know,
have to do that, right?
You seen Lamont when he fought Mid-Con. You see how fast Mid-Con, Lamont couldn't even fucking hit him. He was so quick. And he was hitting Lamont with so much shit. And that's why Brian was like, you know, he switched it up. He said, we got to go to plan B. Start walking him down. You know, control aggression, you know, behind the jab. And when you get there, turn shit out the frame. You know, that's what Bert say. You know, that's the cool stuff I learned, man. You know, just watching, you know, how to make adjustments and stuff like that.
You know, you kind of talked about some things that we talked about a couple interviews ago. Of course, you know, we talked to some of the other champions like Sean Johnson and James Baker and Chop. And one of the recurring themes is controlling your emotions. How important that is, not just in the corner, but in the ring too, because emotion can get you hurt, especially if it overrides your instinct to your boxing IQ, setting up that shot.
That's right, and you know, and that's what hurt Lamont a few times. If you ever seen him fight, Timothy Bradley, his first title fight.
Yeah, that's
what got him was emotion, because he feel like this dude didn't hit him with something, and I gotta get this nigga back. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta get him back. And you know, you fighting desperate too early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because you got hit with something in the second or third round. Now you want to call yourself getting back. You know, you let your pride get in the way, and you know it costs you a title. You know, when you clearly could have beat that man had you use your head. But like I said, his experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You learn. You know, you
absolutely. Let me tell you. I had a couple losses I wish I could take back, and I know, Boog, you may be legendary in the realm of instigating fighters to get clipped.
Oh man,
because sometimes I used to spar, and I could hear Boog in the side of the ring while I'm fighting, and he'll say something like, "Ooh, oh goddamn!"
Oh yeah, that's Boog.
And in my head, I'm thinking the same thing, but I'm not trying to show it. But Boog will get you clipped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna tell you too. This Lamont and Anthony, right? When they were kids, or when they was young, like teenagers.
Yeah.
Man, I used to hype them up. They used to go so hard against each other. I mean, it was some of the best wars. I wish I would have been recording back then. But you know, once they got older, and you know, when they got to the level they got, as far as in the pros, man, it's so corny watching them spar each other. They do not. They just be just working on dumb.
Oh, for real?
There's no action. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't put so much work on each other. They ain't even trying to do it now.
I can't get them hyped up because they know. You know, even I try to say, oh, goddamn, they'll smile at it. So, you know, when they were younger, oh man, they used to go so hard.
Yeah. Hey, Book, that old goddamn shit had you ready though, man. I remember the weekend when we was up y'all gym. Hey, yo, I went to work. Soon as you say, "Ooh, goddamn on me," I tried to crush something after that.
I know, man.
Man, listen. Hey, man, we had that camp. Like, we had a camp with, like, all these guys, like, Tank, AB, all these guys. It was like the whole, like, we had a gym for the champions. And, man, you know, I was in there hyping so much. And like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I seen, you know, Lil Tank, he was catching bodies in the gym off that whole goddamn.
I'm
you know,
sure.
and them jokers get to working. Oh, man, Joker was going nighty-night in that joint,
I'm sure.
You know, I never said nothing, but it was, you know, like I said, it was all fun, but it really make you work though, because especially people don't know me that come down here, and they in the ring spot with somebody, and I'll be like, oh goddamn, they start looking like, oh, you know, they gotta get with it.
Yeah. I be in the ring working, and I hear Boog say that, and I'm like, oh, you caught that? That was a good shot, wasn't it?
But when I heard, I said, oh no, I'm about to make him say, ooh, goddamn, every time I hit somebody after this.
But
you know, I do it with the kids. The kids, they be banging up. You know, I record it like if I have my camera.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be a moment that it'll be just one of them days where it just be something in the air and everybody just like clutching out. So I just catch it with my cameraman and you know, I'll post it. You know, I'll post on it. You know, the old goddamn. I always post it when they get it in a lot of times. So. You know, it's fun though. It's all good. You know,
it's motivation.
I love it, man.
And some people, you know, and a lot of people they laugh and fight it. Some of it hype some of them up, and you know, you know, they definitely show when they go out and fight. Yeah, they be on a whole other level.
I believe
whole other level.
Yeah, it's all level.
That's saying almost 25 years old, so you know, it's gonna live forever, man.
I tell you, our era was defined by some legendary amateurs, some legendary coaches, and some legendary just fans of the sport. And it was so many personalities. It was fun coming in the gym. It was fun going to the shows. And I miss that, man. I feel nostalgic sometimes when I get on the mic and I talk to y'all. It just reminds me of how much fun boxing used to be.
It was so fun, man. I look forward to it. Them Hillcrest days with the Golden Gloves.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Classic days, man. I miss those days.
Missed it.
Man, sometimes.
I got a chance to fight in that stuff, man, before they, you know, it got burnt down or whatever.
Yeah.
But, man, there was classic battles in that.
Yes, it was, man. I was telling some of the youngest, man, that I was talking to. I said, listen, the Hillcrest Golden Gloves was better than some of these pro cards now, man. Just going to see the card.
Oh, most definitely. It was definitely better than some of these pro cards, man. I mean, it was packed.
It was packed,
man.
It was, man.
Like, you had to get there early, man. Because if you did, it's going to be hard to get in. I tell all my guys, like my homies that I grew up with that used to come see me fight. I said, man, y'all better get there early because, man, they going to stop letting people in. It used to get so crowded. If you had some good matchups, like you might have Chop and Gary Jones.
Yeah, that was a mean joint right there.
You had Jermaine Fields and Rudy Wamby. You know what I'm saying? You had some good matchups, man. Like, hey, man, it was classic, man. It was classic, man.
How far are you from that dude, Julius Newton? You grew up around, because you say you from Clifton. Where he from?
I know him well.
Man, remember when his dudes would come up there from 14th Street, man, the Newton?
Oh, they was deep, man.
They about 100 deep, man. They would be deep.
They was deep, man. They was deep, man. I mean, like I said, and your man, you remember the guy named Ray or something? He was from up there with Star Child, and he was like 139.
Yeah.
And I forgot his last name. He used to have a whole crew in it too. They was hyping him up, man. And
what was that other guy named Mike? It was a guy named Mike from Highland, and they ended up fighting. Newton and him had fought, and he was from over there.
Michael Graham, Michael Graham?
Yeah, and they would be. You had this 14th Street dudes, and then you had he was from like Congress Pop or something. Yeah, Highland crew or something. Yeah, I was like,
they was. Oh man, I done seen a whole lot of classic stuff up in Hillcrest, man, and like. That Jones, man, it would never be another one like that one, man. Those Jones ever, man.
So what would you say would be your message to the young kids coming up in the gym, man? We got 5 minutes left, so but I really want to get some of this knowledge off you, man, because you, like I said, you're one of the greats, man. And if we don't get this out of you now, man, we might never get it.
Well, this what I would say to the kids. This is my message to a whole lot of kids. Like, okay, like with me, I was good, man. I was real good at boxing when I was, in my amateur days. And what I done was I lost my confidence because I started doing stuff. I started doing stuff that I didn't realize there was a distraction on me. And all the time when you think you're doing something, like you might go to the club on the weekend.
Yep.
And it's the weekend, so you're like, oh man, I'm gonna be in the gym next week. But that's a distraction, man. Your focus should never be on partying or doing anything but focus on what you're doing, your career, your boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because any little distraction to throw you off your game, man. And that's why I'm not fighting no more. So that's why when I see a dude like, I was talking to one guy we had in our gym. I won't say his name, but he was on a U.S. team and everything. He was winning everything. You know what I'm saying? And he was traveling a lot. So when he came home, I seen him in like in a club picture or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I called him and I got on him. I said, man, and he told me, he was like, man, well, man, coach, man, I just want to have some fun, man. I've been gone overseas. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I said, but bro, if you, and I try to tell him that's what caused me to mess my stuff up because I want to go to cabarets and stuff like that on the weekend, knowing I've been grinding. So I grind. I'm made it to. I'm where I want to be. As far as they got me ranked, they sending me international trips and stuff like that. But at that point, now I just want to go out and party. You know what I'm saying? I'm ranked. Everybody love me in the fight game, and I'm not even halfway there yet. And that caused me to just lose everything, man. I wouldn't even think about boxing. I got to a point where I was training. First, if I'm training, I'm focused on being heavyweight world champion.
Right.
Then it got to a point where I just was training like, damn, what's the move this weekend? What's the move this weekend? I wouldn't even focus on boxing no more. And that's what I'm saying. That would throw you. People don't think the little things like that will throw you off.
That's real.
And that's what messed me up, man. That's what messed me up. So that's my I get that to become a fighter, man. Stay on your grind. Yes, sir.
What you just said sound identical to what the reason for me not being in there. Identical.
Yeah, any little thing, man. Any little thing will throw you off, man. If you're not, especially when you're focused.
Yeah.
And I don't care. And that's what people say. Any little distraction, having your girlfriend in your hotel room with you and stuff like that, and man, all that stuff is a distraction, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You just, and I like what I'm saying. When Brian told me to, man, he told me, he said, if you let this go by, you're going to regret it.
Yep.
And Rashid, Ray, listen, man, I do all this. I done played in the Creed movie. I done did everything. I done been on these I done been in the corners of all these world champions.
Mm-hmm.
But in the back of my mind, I still wonder what could I done had I turned pro.
Exactly.
That was no. Wait a minute. That was something that Barry said, and you almost said it word for word. He said, "You don't ever want to get my age and have regret." And I remember him saying that when I was really young. And man, it was so powerful because it was like the what do they call it? The birds coming home to roost or whatever.
Chicken coming home to
roost. When he said that, it was like oh my God, I'm actually living that statement because I look at how undisciplined I was back in the day, and I compare it to the success I had. Well, the success I had was equivalent to my dedication because my dedication was 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I wanted to enjoy those things that people around me enjoyed. Like, like, like people had girlfriends. They was going to clubs.
Y'all was great fighters. Y'all could have did what y'all wanted to do with this thing. Had y'all stayed 100% focused. There's no way in the world. Can't nobody tell me you or Ray would have been a world champion.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
There's no way nobody would have told me. Y'all guys had it, and it's the same thing with me. And you gonna always, I don't care what you're doing in life, Ray. You got a good job, you got a house, you got a family and all that. And you knew you was good in boxing, so you always gonna have that doubt in your mind what you could have done.
Yep.
Even though it probably went best for us to do it, God fight, God does it different ways. But we gonna still, I don't care. You still, especially if you love boxing, you gonna always have that little doubt in you. That what if I couldn't, if I would have, that stuff in your mind. You always had that there, man.
You know what? That'll kill you though. It'll eat you alive.
What hurted me the most was I seen people when I stopped fighting, dudes I beat. I mean, Spawn from beating them in the fights every time. They ranked #1, made the Olympic team. I mean, I used to, beat them every time without no problem. I knew I was guaranteed to be on one of those teams easily.
Yeah.
But that's what,
and that's crazy. That's crazy. You say that. I'm gonna tell you one day. I'm gonna tell you what hurt me too. I seen Rockman, right?
Yeah, I remember when
I seen him down at the convention center, and I had stopped fighting.
Right.
And he had won the belt. He was world champion. He had beat Lennox Lewis. And I seen him at the convention center. They had you remember that thing with Monty them fooling the man that used to have the little, not the
Men's
man.
Cup.
Remember the little show they had at the convention center for the kids?
Okay.
I forgot the name of it. But anyway, I was down there, so Rockman was the guest down there.
Right.
And I ran into him, and he had won the title, so I went and shook his hand, and he said, well, he was happy to see me. He said, man, he said, you turned pro? He said, you flipped over yet? I was like, nah, I ain't even fighting no more.
Damn.
He was like, what? He said, you're not fighting no more.
Right.
What? And he was talking to his guy. He said, man, I can't believe this dude ain't fighting. Man, this dude, he was saying all this stuff about me.
Right.
And I felt bad. God damn, man.
Man.
I feel bad, man. I stepped off. I feel so bad.
I know that feeling, man. Know that feeling.
This dude, the heavyweight champion, and he's saying, man, it's surprising him that I'm not still fighting. You know what I'm saying? And
well, you fought him, didn't you? You did fight him.
Yeah, we fought. That's why
hey,
he was talking to me.
Remember when we went up Sugar Ray Leonard gym and you sparred one of they dudes and he was trying to get a dude advice?
Yeah, it was I forgot who it was.
You was beating the brakes off for Slim. Whoever it was, you was beating the brakes off for Slim. And he kept trying to get a dude advice. I was like, man, you was like, because you was like, man, why won't he jump up in there? This before he was world champion. You was like, why don't you get up in there?
That sounded like something Brooke would have said.
Like, won't you get up in there and keep trying to tell us what to do, bro?
Yeah, I did that with what's my man name? I was fighting I forgot the Jamaican guy. He was a strong dude though, man. I mean, he was on the damn, what's his name? Rohan. You remember?
Yeah, Rohan. I remember Rohan.
He had, and you remember the middleweight Java Brand or whatever?
Yeah.
He was like rooting for him, and I yelled at him. I said, "You get in here," you know.
Right.
He was I should have let him get to me.
It got heated because I'm thinking we about to have to wreck these jokers and get them. We about to have to wreck.
Yeah, I remember
yes, it did.
I
said, won't you get up in there? You keep giving advice for Slim. Get up in there and get some of this work.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this was.
Like I'm cool with all them guys, man. We kick it whenever we see each other.
That's
so,
good.
It's all love.
It's all love, yeah.
Hey, this was awesome, bro. Hey, you got any parting words?
Say it again.
You got any parting words, man? This was awesome, man. I'm gonna let you close this thing out.
Listen, I mean, all I can say is, man, at this time right now, we're in quarantine. Everybody just, just keep praying and wish for the best, man. And man, I can't wait till I get back in the gym. I've been missing the gym like crazy, man. I ain't never think I never been out of the gym this long.
I know, man. I really, I mean, I just hope everybody pray for the best. There's a lot going on right now, so with all this stuff, this police stuff, and all this. Man, yeah, absolutely.
Wish everybody this hope for the best, man. Just keep praying, keep creating.
That's all we can do, man. Just pray, man.
Just pray, man. I appreciate y'all guys having me on, man.
And we're thankful, man. And we appreciate you coming out, ladies and gentlemen. The great Patrice Harris, aka Boogie, Big Boo. All right, y'all. Closing out. See ya.
Peace.
Okay, sir.
All right, brother. Thank you.